let's get into it. Before we start building out the second agent, we need to do one thing first. Right now, when we are sending the link, we still have this placeholder right here, which is the link to the website. That's where it's supposed to go. And this is going to be our own funnel page that is only the leads that we send them. That's how we're going to track how many appointments we actually send over so we can get paid. That's by having our own link and our own calendar. What I'll do now is that I'm going to go inside of Go High Level, inside of the Forex Funded sub account, which is the client's sub account that we've been invited to. I'm going to go inside of Sites and I'm going to go to their website. You can see, I think it's this one right here, Design Detailing Main USA, maybe. I wonder where they're hosting their website, if they're even hosting it on here. Let me try and check something. All right, but we're just going to create a temporary funnel page then that we can use for the booking. So I'm going to create a funnel right here, click New Funnel, and then I'm going to start from a template because I'm lazy. And then we're going to find a website, a funnel that we think would be high converting and that would look pretty good. Let's go to the automotive industry. They said that their ideal client is like families. So I don't think we want something like too dark, too hardcore car. Maybe something like this would probably be pretty good. So I'm going to choose this. Here we have a good template. The first thing I'll do is that I'm going to delete this right here because we want this to be a funnel. We want nothing else to distract on this page. And then we're going to change their logo. So I'm going to go to their website. I'm going to copy the image address. We will insert it on their page. Maybe I'm actually going to do a little trick. Going to save image as, and then I can go to ChatGPT and I can tell it to make this logo black. Make this logo black instead of white. I don't think it actually saw the logo. Make this logo black. Instead, that worked all right. I'll take this logo. I'm going to write the offer. It's a tiny bit smaller so it fits in one line. And then we're going to remove this. So it just says, get 100% $100 off your first detail. And then we're going to add a bit of margins below this. And then we're going to have the button say something like claim deal. And I wonder what is best, if we should center this button or if we shouldn't center this button. We might want to show a better picture than this one right here. Because again, if their ideal customers are families, then showing a Lambo might not be the move. Maybe just like this picture right here. This is like a high-end car that they have on their website, but it's still like a family car, so to say. I'd be lazy, just copy the image address here and then change this out. This looks pretty good. Remove this and just have the image below. This, remove this, center these things, remove a bit of top padding here. Maybe we don't even need the picture low-key. Just like this. Get $100 off your first detail. Let's see how it looks on mobile. We want the text to be a little larger on mobile, I think. We don't need too much on this, honestly. Like, we're going to delete a bunch of this stuff. Like the product plans. Product plans might actually be pretty good, cool, because we can like show multiple plans. This one we don't need. More about us. Let's delete that section. This one we don't need either. This one is also a bit too high performance type of. This one we don't need either. Our team, we don't need. This one we don't need. This one would be kind of cool to set it to like 7 days, which is what we mentioned from the voice agents. Let's do that. And FAQ, we don't need. Customer testimonials, we don't need. Well, we could insert some testimonials actually. That might be a good idea. But I can insert them on by myself. Then we can have the number for the actual voice agent here. And then the email. We don't want to show an email. And then the website. Let's insert the logo here as well. We want the prices right here. So I'm going to delete this section. We don't need that either. There we go. Now it's a very simple, very simple page. I'm just going to write product plans. Just going to write services. And we're basically just going to take the services from their website that they have. I don't think they wanted to show the express detail on the exterior wash. So we're going to use the full interior detail, the gold package, and the platinum package. And then I want to add a brief description as well that basically shows the things that are included, kind of like we have here. So I'm going to, below this, I'm going to make a smaller text that basically just says this, same thing they have right here. We can just steal everything from their website. I want to stress even more on the offer to get $100 off your first detail. So we're going to write this both here. When they click claim deal, it's going to take them to the calendar. Same with here. I think we want to add a couple of packages here as well that are kind of like bullet points. To do that, we're going to add one top here that's going to have a bit higher margin top. Let's do maybe like 25, 15. And then we can do like this. And then we can add in the things that are included. So deep carpet, and we can write in all of the things that are included in this. This looks pretty good. So let's copy this in here as well. Copy this in here as well. And then we just take the other things and we write that in as well. What do we think about this? I'm thinking this section is starting to look pretty good. This is kind of a pretty mid solution, but I will just use this as kind of like the template, and I'm just going to take screenshots of it instead. That way I know all of the pictures are going to be same size. I think the funnel is kind of done. We are just like smacking an offer right in their face for $100 off their first detail. They go down here, they see the price, they see the free packages. When they click claim deal, we're going to take them to a calendar where they can book. Cool. Now we have I think we have to change it to blue though, because it seems like they have blue in all their logos. So let's do that right quick. Right, claim $100 off right there. And then make the text. Let's make that blue as well. There we go. Now the website is done. We did run into an issue with the domain, however, that this domain that they've connected right here inside of their Go High Level takes them to another page. So they basically have duplicate DNS settings. Bit technical, you don't need to worry about it. I just need to contact the client in order to get this domain set up the right way, but this won't be too hard. This means that we have now completed the step of creating the website. And the next thing we're going to do is that we're going to create the other voice agent, the one that's going to do outbound calling to completely cold leads, because this requires a bit of a different conversation flow. So let's get into that.